is up, everyone? DSP here with the channel update. A couple things I want to talk about today. First of all, big announcement. I'm pretty pleased about this. Just so everyone knows, as of today, officially we have reached 5,000 registered members on TKOHHD.com. Now, if you remember, that site was only put up about roughly 5, I want to say, maybe 6 weeks ago. So we're talking, that is an amazing accomplishment. I didn't think we were going to reach that many users till well into 2011. I mean, everyone is on there chatting it up in the shout box. They also are posting all over the place. If you haven't been there, check it out. There's all kinds of different forums discussing every single kind of gaming. But not only that, there's wrestling, there's computers and video editing and all kinds of just general discussions going on there too. You know, of course there's a lot of discussion about myself and my playthroughs, but that's not what the website's all about. There's a lot of other content on there. In addition to that, as I mentioned many times before, I want to let everyone know the status of the polls that are going on right now on the website. Now what I mean are there are currently 4 polls up. One is for the best musical remix of 2010, and that one's going pretty well. We've narrowed it down to the best 10 songs of the year, and basically people are voting on their favorite. We also have 2 polls each that have 10 of my favorite playthroughs of the year, and the fans are voting on what they think are their favorite playthroughs of the year overall. And then there is also the, as a joke, again, it is a joke, you have a sense of humor, but the top racist moments of 2010. And right now, I believe it's neck and neck between Howard's joke about the turban full of bombs and Gangster Kitchen from TV Superstars. But anyway, thousands of people have voted on those polls, so go check them out. I really would like your feedback, just to let everyone know. Now that we're reaching the end of the year, there's really only 2 more major releases I'm playing before the end of 2010. I'm going to start working on the top 10 videos, and probably the fan-voted ones will be the ones that I end up doing first, just to get them out of the way. Plus I have all the content and everything I need for them, and that'll really be a good way to transition into the videos. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, where am I going to put those top 10 best series of the year? I thought about it, and I was like, well, I could put it on Dark Side Phil, but honestly, that's a classics channel, that's an archive channel. And what I've been doing is videos that I want everyone from the Dark Side Phil channel to see, people who might not necessarily know that I have the King of Hate HD as a partner channel and the DSP Gaming channel where I put up my playthroughs. If it's something important, I put 1 or 2 parts as the main video on the Dark Side Phil channel page, and that way it gets a lot more exposure. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is I think I'm going to do those on DSP Gaming this year, because I'm trying to push for a full transition from the Dark Side Phil channel to DSP Gaming at this point. It is a little frustrating because DSP Gaming has over 83,000 subs, while, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Dark Side Phil has over 83,000 subs, while DSP Gaming only has something like maybe 45, 46,000. I'm not sure off the top of my head what the total is, but the question is, why are only half the people who sub to me on Dark Side Phil sub to me on DSP Gaming? Why didn't everyone jump over? And I think the reason is a lot of people don't check that page all the time, and they haven't noticed that I don't put anything else on it. So the top 10 series are probably going to be a good opportunity to mention that, which I will mention in all those videos. I'll put those up on DSP Gaming, but I'll also make those the main video on the Dark Side Phil page. Fingers crossed, because I mention it in those videos, people will see that and they'll jump over to DSP Gaming and also the King of Hate HD. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, really happy about the 5,000 registered members on the TKOHHD.com. Outstanding website, in my opinion. I think that the 2 webmasters, Chris and Teo, who basically did this for absolutely free, those are my neighbors, who did this for absolutely free, did a great job, and they really deserve a lot of credit. Go check it out. And really, we can only go bigger from here. There's going to be lots of information on that site as we go forward, so it's going to be important that you're registered there. Outside of that, a couple other things I want to talk about, and it's not necessarily good news, but it's stuff that I need to address because I want people to not be confused or wonder what's going on. First of all, there has been a particular person who's been going around impersonating me. What they basically did, it was a troll, yes, it's a troll, and they took the name, the King of Hate HD, only it's not the King of Hate, it's actually spelled KLNG. But they were tricky. The way that they used it with lowercase and uppercase, it looks like it says the King of Hate HD. They made a clone of my partner channel, basically favorited all of my videos, so it looks like it's my channel with all of my videos, and then they went and they started sending hateful messages to a bunch of my fans, and I ended up getting something like 50 PMs yesterday, people saying, Phil, what the hell happened? Why are you putting hateful comments on my channel page? Well, the answer is this. For those that I did respond to, You already know it wasn't me, it's an imposter. I apologize for anyone who thinks that that was me. I would never do that. In fact, the honest truth is I don't comment on channel pages. As you know, I'm so busy making videos, brainstorming ideas, doing this kind of things. I don't have time to sit going to other people's YouTube channels and hating on them. I would never do that. I'm way too much going on with my life to be a troll on someone's page, basically. So, unfortunately, there are people who have no fucking lives, and those are the people who do this kind of stuff. So anyway, it's been resolved. Apparently the person's YouTube account is banned, but I just want to let everyone know, if you ever see something weird and it doesn't seem right, like if you see DSP, saying something really hateful on your page, or, doing something out of the ordinary, it's probably not me. So be careful about spelling and things like that. I apologize again for anyone who thought that that was me, but it definitely was not. I would never do stupid stuff like that. The other thing, and this one's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but it's not too bad, is that I want to let you know the status on the 4 joysticks which are up for auction on eBay. Again, I keep mentioning these because I want everyone to know you still have an opportunity to bid on these. The auctions end on Wednesday of this week, so you still have a good 3 days to take a look at them. There was a little bit of a snafu with the Megaman Stick. Now, if anyone knows, the Megaman Stick's been the most popular of these 4 modded joysticks which we're selling on eBay, and it really was exciting. Everyone's interested. The people who've been bidding on this stick have been sending their personal information to John Rambo if they had a 0 feedback account, so that John knows that they're legit. Well, unfortunately, there's one person who had been bidding on this stick and actually ended up being the auction leader at this point, got his account shut down by eBay because he falsified information. And it was funny because we looked last night, that joystick was actually over $500, if you can believe it. Now it's down to around $325, I believe. And that's actually, I guess that's good news for people who are still interested in the stick but thought $500 was a little bit too pricey for them. You can go take a look and you can bid again if you want. All that guy's bids have been deleted by eBay. It wasn't even us. eBay actually investigated this guy and said this guy is not legit, and they deleted his account, so he's off of eBay permanently. So unfortunately, stuff like that we can't help. We could go do due diligence as much as we can, but there's always going to be the one asshole who finds a way, and apparently this guy really tried to lie not only to us but to eBay, and eBay caught him out. So he's probably getting into serious trouble right now. So I don't recommend, if you're a troll, that you fuck with eBay, because they actually have a lot of lawyers who will probably come and beat the shit out of you or make life miserable for you. But anyway, auctions are still going. Check them out. I'll probably put the links in the description once again. And remember, they're going on until Wednesday. Depending on how well these auctions go, we may look to do a round 2 of sticks. We may modify some different joysticks like the TE models, things like that. It all depends, but we're going to find out. I think that pretty much covers the major things I wanted to talk about. But I do want to say, everyone, still please keep your fingers crossed. I had some positive information come to me regarding my ability to do this as a full-time job, at least in the foreseeable future. And it's not positive, it's not a done deal, but right now it's looking very, very good. So I should know. I mean, if everything works and no one drops the ball and, no world-ending things happen, I should probably know by Monday or Tuesday of this week whether or not I'm going to be able to do this as a full-time job. And obviously when I find out, I'm going to sit down, and if the answer is yes, there's a lot of things I've been thinking about doing. I've wanted to announce and say and talk to you guys about that I have held back on, because I don't want to promise something and the next thing you know, everything falls through. So I'm excited about this. Everyone's been super positive for the past 2 months. You've all been there for me. I appreciate it. You've all helped me out. You've been all over, participating and watching and doing everything that you needed to do in order to basically keep this a positive atmosphere, keep everything going. And the hard work looks like it's going to pay off, but I don't want to say a definite yes until I have the definite yes answer right in front of me, in writing, guaranteed, signed, dotted. So I'll let you know when that does happen, if it happens. But it's supposed to happen by Monday or Tuesday this week. Then I'll let you guys know. But it's looking good. So stay positive, everyone. Again, fingers crossed. I'll let you know if anything else changes. But for right now, that's pretty much what's going on. This week, we are winding down a little bit, but we're still going to have the usual videos. So you're going to have tomorrow the weekend preview. I'll talk to you a little bit about what I'm planning on doing this week. We're also going to have a Hateful Truth on 3 games tomorrow. Remember, there was the Sonic Colors, which I played this week. There was Splatterhouse, and then there was the Donkey Kong Country co-op playthrough, which is actually finishing uploading right now on DSP Gaming. So check that out if you did not check it out yet. It's pretty freaking hilarious, especially in the last couple worlds when John and I really start to get into the difficult levels of the game, and we like, it's any instant death is just a bitch in any game, and we knew this game was going to be like this in the whole style of the old school SNES platformers. But when you're going and you're at the very fucking tip of the edge of the level, like, we did it, and then oops, you press the button and you explode instantly and die. It's freaking hilarious. So check it out. Those are really cool videos. Yeah, so that's it's gonna be a busy week. It is again. The big news is that Epic Mickey, and no one really knows what to expect from this game. If it's going to be great, if it's going to be a kiddie game. A lot of people are saying it has adult content. A lot of people are saying it's more adult oriented than anything else. I guess we'll find out. I'm looking forward to it, to be completely honest with you. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this channel update. So just to recap, 5,000 members on thekingofhate.com. Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. I encourage anyone who is not registered yet to get your ass over there and do it. Start voting on the polls. You can have a chance here to be interactive. Also, I believe that and I forgot, I apologize that I didn't mention this earlier in the video, I believe that the webmasters are now holding a contest for premium members. So go check that out. There's information about that on the website. I don't have too much to do with that, but I do know that's going on. So go check that out. But please participate in the polls. Please go ahead and participate in the chat, which is live. There's always people in there chatting it up 24 hours a day pretty much. Be careful. There's going to be trolls and haters out there. You don't want to be fooled by them. Whenever I have information like this about people trying to impersonate me and I know about it, I'll let you know. But just be extra careful about spelling and things like that. Chances are, if you see me acting in an odd way, it's not me. Not really me, anyway. And auctions are still going for the sticks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the weekend preview and the Hateful Truth. So that's it for this channel update. See you guys later. Thanks a lot.